what is a network? So network is nothing but connecting two or more devices together. That's all. Let's say I have my system here, I have another system nearby me. I'm just taking a wire, I'm just taking a LAN cable, I'm connecting these both. So that's all, it's called as a network. So let's say my system is here, my friend is in some other continent. What I'm doing is I'm connecting to that person with some router or whatever. So even then it's called as a network. If two devices are connected together, it's called as two or more devices. It's not that it should be only two devices. Let's say I have some 10 or 20 devices near me. I'm connecting to all these devices so that I can transfer my files to other system, and also I can receive some files from the other system. So if two or more systems are connected together, it can be wired or wireless. It can be in the same place or it can be in some other continent also. If two or more systems are connected together, it's not that it should be only systems, it can be some mobile phones also. If two or more devices are connected together, it's called as a network. Yeah. So then what is networking? So when you start working on it, let's say, why do we connect two or more systems together? In order to transfer some files or in order to send and receive some messages, right? So when you do all these, it's called as networking. When all the devices are connected together, it's called as network. When you start to work on it, when you start to send or receive something, it's called as networking. That's all. Yeah. So what are the types of network? So if I'm connecting to a system which is nearby me, even then it's called as a network. If I'm connecting to a system which is in some other continent, even then it's called as a network. So we have to classify this, right? So network can be broadly classified into two types: the LAN, local area network, and the other one is the wide area network. These are the base two classification. There are many other classifications also, but these two are the basic classification. So local area network is nothing but connecting to some devices which is in the same building or which is near you. Let's say I'm connecting to some 50 computers which is in the same building. I'm just taking a Ethernet cable. We will be discussing that later. I'm just taking a Ethernet cable. I'm using some device called switch. I'm connecting everything with the wire. It's called as a local area network. That's a local area network is nothing but connecting few devices within a short range. That's all. It's called as local area network. Then what is this WLAN, wireless local area network? So initially we were speaking about a wired connection, right? Connecting to many devices which is in the same building, okay? But everything is wired. Then it's called as a local area network. So WLAN is nothing but wireless. Let's say you will be having this Wi-Fi connection in your house, right? So that's a perfect example for WLAN, wireless local area network. So your range is short. You cannot go to some other place and get your internet connection, get your Wi-Fi. You should be in a short range, but within that range you will get your access, right? So this type of networking is called as the wireless local area network. Then what is this wide area network? WAN, wide area network. Wide area internet connection is the best example for WAN, wide area network. Wide area network will have some hops. It will reach to any destination within the world. It will take some hops. Actually, we will discuss that also later. But wide area network is nothing but connecting to any person who is in some other continent also. That's all. So then the other classification is MAN, metropolitan area network. So what is this? Metropolitan area network is nothing but connecting few LANs together. Let's say I have my LAN in my house, you have your LAN. Let's say your house is near me, so we both are connected together. This MAN will actually connect an area. It can be, sometimes it can be a state, it can be a district, sometimes it can also be a country. So metropolitan area will connect few LANs together. I have a LAN, you have a LAN, so other people will also have some LAN, but within the same area. Then it's called as MAN, metropolitan area network. Cable connection or your TV channels, right? These are some perfect example for metropolitan area network, because some channels will not be accessible through the entire world, okay, right? It will be accessible only within the same state or within the same district. So these are some example for metropolitan area network. So wired area, yeah, it can be broadly classified into two. One is the wired network and the other one is using the router, which is wireless. So there are advantages and disadvantages for both of these, so we'll see that. So advantages of a wired network. So let's say I have a wired network, I am connecting to another device with the wire. So transmission medium is in between us, right? It's actually physically present. So speed will be really high compared to a wireless network. So when I'm connecting to a wired network, speed will be high. Also it will be more secure. So when my system is connected wirelessly, it's accessible by anyone. So anyone can hack my system or they can do anything, right? But when it is within my building, people from some other person cannot come inside my network and they cannot hack my system or they cannot steal my data, in simple terms. That's all. So it's more secure. A wired connection is more secure. So what are the disadvantages? It's not portable. Yeah, let's say a wired, you are taking a LAN cable, you are attaching it to your laptop, so you cannot go anywhere, right? You have to be stable, you have to sit there only. So that's a big drawback of a wired connection. You cannot take your laptop or anything to some other place. That's a big drawback. So it can be more expensive. So it's not that wires are more expensive, wires are a little cheap only. But let's say you have an office, okay, so you have an office, you have some 4 or 5 floors in your office, so you have to install this LAN throughout the building. So even if one LAN cable is cheap, you have to buy more LAN cables, right? Also you have to buy some switches, hubs and many devices also. We will discuss that. So buying more cables and some other devices also, this will make it more expensive compared to a wireless network. Routers are not much costly right now, right? So it can be, so compared to a wireless network, wired connections are little more, it can be more expensive. If it is in a single floor, it can be cheaper, but if it is a multi-floor storage, it will be more expensive. So advantages of a wireless network. The main advantage here is portable. So if you have wireless network is nothing but your Wi-Fi, right? Wi-Fi router. So if you have your Wi-Fi network, you can take your mobile phones anywhere, you can take your laptop anywhere within the short range, but you cannot go away. Within that range, you can go anywhere. So it is portable and it's less expensive for a office setup. And then a wider reach, if you want to, that is for a wide area network, always this router or the wireless network will be the best choice, because in some areas this wired connection will not work out. So but in any cost, this wireless range will work out. So easy installation. Yeah, installation is, let's say I want to install a LAN connection. I have to take many wires, I have to insert in my machine, I have to insert in everyone's machines. It's a big process, right? But a wireless network, I have to install that device alone, I have to install the router, then I can tell the password to everyone, Wi-Fi name and password to everyone. So it's in the installation process is much easier for a wireless network. So what are the disadvantages? Yeah, so speed will be very less when compared to wired network. Will be, maybe if you have not tried, just take a LAN cable. Maybe I'll be telling how you have to do that. Just take a LAN cable, try that out. So wired connection will always be very, very faster compared to a wireless network. Also less secure. So when data packets are sent out, people can come in and hack all your data and get everything. So there are high possibility for people to hack every data. So when compared to a wired network, actually it's not that everyone can hack your data, but some hackers are there, they can hack your data. So it's, when compared to a wired network, a wireless network is less secure. So that's all. Yeah, so that's all with this video. We'll meet again.